Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Now, we've got competitions galore and we're giving away awesome prizes. But with Pick and Pay, you guys can get a trip to Turkey, Istanbul, for 3 nights at 1,930 Rand per person sharing. So we'll give you all of those details right now.
When you set foot in Turkey, you are following in the wake of some remarkable historical figures. Sultans used to luxuriate in Istanbul. The country hosted top billing, and Dr. Michael Mole explored its fascinating heart.
What makes Turkey unique, and more specifically Istanbul, is the fact that it spans 2 continents, Europe and Asia, divided by the Bosphorus Sea Passage.
Stretching from the Black Sea, straddling across the Bosphorus, touching the Sea of Marmara, Istanbul has an estimated population of 11 million people, meaning the city is as large as the country of Belgium. A must-see destination is the Grand Bazaar, the biggest old covered bazaar in the world, with over 3,000 shops where you can haggle your heart out. You'll experience why Istanbul is hailed as the world's hippest city. There's a sense of energy and innovation in the air. A favorite traditional dish is to try the doner kebab, made of meat cooked on a vertical spit, usually veal or beef, also known by its Arabic name, shawarma. It dates back to the 18th century and is now popular the world over. When you had your fill, more treasures await. The city is tied to ancient Rome and was once the capital of the empire dubbed Nova Roma by Constantine. And there are many hints of Istanbul's classic past to explore.
They say all the world's a stage, and this is probably one of the first. It's a 2nd century amphitheatre that could seat almost 8,000 people. And standing here, you can almost imagine the cheers and the applause at the theatrics that would take place on this very stage so many hundreds of years ago.
It's not hard to imagine chariot races over the city's famous 7 hills. Pack your walking shoes to explore this overabundance of historic sites. And then, of course, there are the Turkish carpets and rugs. Whether hand-knotted or flat-woven, they remain among the most well-known handcrafted artworks in the world. Like the Persian carpet, the Turkish variety developed during the medieval period, originating in the traditions of the Turkic people.
Well, basically, the rugs which are produced in here and around the country in Turkey are going back really to some nomadic periods. This method of weaving rugs has been handed down through generation to generation. The whole making of the rug process starts from the very first point, that is to say, rearing of the sheep, shearing the wool from the sheep, washing it, then they're hand spun, and so on, with the dyeing of the wool, which is taken care of by women and the men of the villages. And then when it comes down to the actual weaving of the rugs, mainly young ladies weave the rugs.
Wool-on-wool carpets are the most traditional kind of Turkish carpet. A tip for travelers is to research the different types and estimate prices before you buy. Stay tuned for the travel package of the week, because Turkey is indeed a magical country and the treasures of Istanbul awaits.
Wow, Turkey looks absolutely awesome, and with Pick and Pay travel, you and your partner per person sharing can spend 3 nights in Istanbul, Turkey for 1,930 Rand. It is valid from the 3rd of January to the 15th of March. It's 3 nights accommodation at a 4-star hotel, daily breakfast, and Ottoman heritage tour. Obviously, it excludes flights, excludes visas, and weekend and seasonal charges are applicable. Terms and conditions do apply, and applicable prices start from and are based on 2 people sharing unless otherwise stated, subject due to airfare increases, currency and fluctuations, and availability. Terms and conditions do apply. You guys can visit www.expressoshow.com or visit www.pnp.co.za. So yeah, you guys can be traveling to Istanbul, Turkey. Cats, and Ewan, what's going down?
By supporting the Hoedspruit Endangered Species Centre, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.